So here I have my current 3x3 and 4x4 mains. My 3x3 main is the Weilong WRM V10 20 magnet ball core, and then my 4x4 main is the Aosu V7. But although these cubes are good, they've been having some issues. For example, my V10 is currently missing a maglev magnet from the yellow face, and my V7 is missing an internal edge and 2 torpedoes. So as you probably tell, that's not very good. So today we'll be taking these cubes and throwing them out the window because I have 2 new cubes that I believe are the best 3x3 and the 4x4 on the market. Well, let's start off with the 4x4. So the 4x4, I replaced it with a cube that is still the Aosu, but this time it is the double track UV version that has been modded by PyCube. So I've heard a lot of good things about this cube, so I guess we'll try it out. And then inside we have the useless Moyu accessories box, which everyone knows by now is, like I just said, absolutely useless, and the cube. So my hands are decently sweaty right now, so it's kind of sticking to my fingers, but it is UV coated, it has the PyCube logo. So let's do first turns and see how this thing performs. So this cube actually turns really well. I actually like the tension it's currently at since it doesn't feel too unstable. I am going to set this up with some lube later just because it is currently very scratchy and we're going to need to fix that. But before we do that, let's get the 3x3 unboxed as well. So, for the 3x3, we have the Moyu Weilong V11 18th Anniversary Edition. So let's open this cardboard box and then the box inside as well. Okay, here is the packaging. It looks very similar to the Super Weilong V2 packaging, but then again, it is the same edition. So let's get this thing out. So as usual, we have the bag. Always a nice way to carry your cube. And then inside this bag, we have the cube itself. Here's the packaging. You can find how it opens. Ah yes. Here. So it's magnetic, so when you open it up, we have the 18th anniversary card, the Moyu Guy card, and then a red accessories box, along with the box that is not the box that we would see on the regular V11. So this is the V10 box. The V11 box is one of these replaces white, but the main complaint from everyone is that it separates into 2 pieces, and who wants a box that separates in 2 pieces? So what Moyu did for their flagship cube, I mean like their special edition cube, is that they created a box that has a lid. The usual accessory box is pretty useless. The only thing it has of importance is the tool, which is the only thing you actually need to set up the cube. Let's see the cube. Fancy box. So let's do some first turns. So as is typical for Moyu cubes, ridiculously fast out of the box, not to be surprised by. And just like the 4x4, I'm gonna set this up later because it's quite scratchy out of the box. So one of the reasons why it's a limited edition cube is these transparent internals. So as you can see, the edges inside of the cube, everything is made out of clear plastic, which is actually kind of the reason I bought it, since I just love the clear plastic. Thank you, Moyu. There we go. So now let's take the special edition cube and the 4x4 and let's get them set up. So to set up these cubes, we'll be using Angstrom, Gravitas, DNM-37, and FC Calm. So let's start off with the PiCube 4x4. What I think right now is, first off, we're just going to use some FC Calm. Not to slow it down, but just to get rid of some of that scratchiness. And now, to speed up the outer layers, we're going to add some DNM. Now this cube feels and sounds a lot better than it used to. I really like the way the internal layers are right now. So as you probably noticed, I'm not actually doing them, but you can set up the cube however you want. This is how I like it. So for the V11, first of all, we're gonna have to retension this thing because I feel like it's probably too fast, but you know. It's currently at tension 3 center travel 3. I'm gonna actually quickly lube this first, and just to see how it is before I change the tension. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to take the Gravitas and we're just going to take a bit, add it to the tracks of the edge piece. Only doing one at a time because I don't know how fast I actually want this to be. Now to get rid of that scratchy feel that always comes with new cubes, we're gonna add some FC Calm. Gravitas on the contact surfaces. And then drop DNM. I think about it. That's the Weilong V11 setup as well.